Hey everyone, welcome to the Team Fit Revolution and Dreamers Society weekly team call. So excited to have you all on live or watching the recording because tonight we're going to be talking business and how to really take this to a point where it can support you and your family, give you more time, financial freedom, maybe quit a job that you don't like, or just allow you to cut back hours or allow you to have a savings and to build your future, whatever that looks like for you. I know that it's different for everyone. So this isn't necessarily how to be a full-time coach in terms of hours, because everyone's life is different and like the number of hours you put in is really up to you. This is how to earn a full-time income as a coach so that it can support you if you want it to. Okay. That being said, this is definitely going to be a business call. And I don't have a whole lot of announcements or anything like that because I just want to kind of get into it and allow you guys some time to ask questions. And yes, if you don't have your pen and paper out, get it out. Smart people take notes, and that will just help you retain these calls. Otherwise, you're kind of just like getting on and hanging out, which I totally get. Like if you're, I don't know, driving or doing something, it's hard to take notes, but rewatch the call, take notes so that you can retain it. I'm going to go ahead and spotlight my video. Hey, pull open my notes and let's do this. So you want to be a full-time coach, right? Actually, I want to go to the gallery view first. Who would like to earn a full-time income with coaching? So something that you could support yourself. I define a full-time income as you could pay all of your bills with coaching. Raise your hand. Okay. So it looks like mostly everyone on the call would like to make that happen. And so I want to make sure you know what it's going to take to do that. Now, the really cool thing about Beachbody is it's not just Beachbody. It's not just me. It's Team Beachbody, right? It's all about being a team and collectively changing the world and collectively making an impact. It's not about just you making an impact, right? It's about you having a team and making an impact. So if you want to be a full-time coach, you need a team. You need a team. You can't do it alone. You can't change the world alone. You alone can make a really big difference in individual people's lives. But when we talk about a really big ripple effect of changing the world, and like the company's mission is to help people achieve a healthy, fulfilling life and to end the trend of obesity, this is like a mission, right? This is a team mission. Now, if you're on the team and you just want to enjoy the discount or earn a little bit of extra money, some fun money, a couple $100 a week, then maybe you don't need a team. That's definitely not required. I would say, like, if you just want to earn a little bit of extra income, you could sit at Emerald and be just fine right there. But if you're on this call, you want to earn a full-time income with this. And the truth is you've got to build a team to do that. And this call is for business builders, which means you're building a team of coaches. And if that's not the season of business that you're in right now, then maybe this call isn't for you. Or maybe you listen to this and decide if you really want to do what it takes. But I just want you guys to realize what kind of work it's going to require for you to reach your why, right? Because this is really about your bigger why, and that's what's going to fuel your fire, okay? But having a team is 100% necessary for that, okay? So you can't do it alone, like I said. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, is really how to build your team, and like, what if you don't have any business builders? And yeah, Diamond is an awesome milestone. Only 5 to 6% of the entire coaching network ever reaches Diamond. So it's a huge milestone when you do so. But that being said, our team rocks. You guys can all be in the 5 to 6%, right? And that's what I want to help you do, is reach those bigger goals. So to build a team, you got to be at the front of it, and you need to create momentum, which means you need to start recruiting like a boss. It doesn't matter if you're just a coach. It doesn't matter if you don't have any coaches under you right now. If you want to build this to something that is going to provide for you in the future, momentum is going to help you get there. It's really hard if you're kind of like moving slowly, because you'll get ahead and then you'll fall back, and you'll get ahead and you'll fall back, and you kind of just play this bouncing game. And to really get to the next level, you got to create momentum. You got to start burning the fire, because this, like I said, is about how many people you can help as a team. And that means you've got to offer the opportunity. You have to talk about coaching like the coach you want to become. So all those 5-star diamond, top 10 coaches, all whatever rank they are, it doesn't matter. Start acting like you're that rank today, because that is going to exude confidence. That's going to attract people to you. They're going to want to join you on this. But if you're kind of like unsure, you're like, yeah, I'm doing this coaching thing. But if you're confident and you're like, I'm doing this coaching thing, I am going to, make my dreams come true. I'm going to help a lot of people in the process. And you say it with confidence, and you talk about what you are creating, your vision, share your vision with the world, regardless of that's where you are today. Okay. And that's what I started doing very early on, is talking about where I wanted to go, and talking about the freedom that I was creating for myself, and what coaching had already done for me. Because very early on, I started feeling way better in my own skin. I started, feeling the effects of Shakeology and working out regularly. And, when I started earning just $100, an extra $100 a week, even those early paychecks were life-changing for me at the time. So don't minimize the success that you've had already. Truly celebrate it, because this is proof that you are doing it. And all milestones along the way deserve to be celebrated, from your very first customer to your very first coach to your very first paycheck to your first $100 paycheck to your first $500 paycheck. Celebrate every milestone. And you don't necessarily need to say it like, oh, I reached this milestone. But you can be like, you can share with your audience, I've been working really hard at building my coaching business. And I just got to say, I'm so proud of how far I've come in these little goals that I've achieved along the way. Take people on the journey with you. Okay. And maybe it's something as simple as being able to go to the grocery store without having to like total up how much everything's going to cost, or worrying about what the total is going to be, or maybe filling up your gas tank without, stopping it at $20 because you only have $20 to put in the gas tank, or whatever the little things are. It's really important to share that stuff, and to be relentless in sharing what coaching is doing for you, how coaching has helped you, that you're doing call to action posts like we've been talking about in the diamond training. It's important to do this stuff relentlessly and not just one time, because only 10% of people see your posts. Okay. So unless you continue to share this, you're only reaching a very small portion of your audience, which is why the consistency will help your algorithm score, just your consistency in posting overall, and also why you've got to continue to share these messages and be relentless with them. Both invitations to join you on the health and fitness journey, and the coaching side, owning the business side, and being willing to kind of get outside your comfort zone and share it with people, because I promise that's how you're going to see the momentum build. And that's only going to build your belief more, is when you see this stuff happening in your business center, when you start, slowly paying off debt or whatever your goals are. Okay. So what if you're listening to this call right now and you don't have any business builders? Either you're just a coach of one, your team is yet to grow yet, or you've yet to build it because it's not just going to grow on its own, right? Whether that's your situation, or you just have a squad of discount coaches. You got a squad of loyal customers, and they're awesome. They're killing it in your challenge groups, but they don't necessarily want to build the business. What can you do right now? Okay, well, you don't have any business builders yet because you haven't recruited them. You probably just haven't recruited enough coaches, or you're not talking about it as a business opportunity. You're talking about it solely as a discount. And discount coaches, you guys, are really important. I started as a discount coach. Emma started as a discount coach. Discount coaches will often become business builders, but it's important to share both. to share the discount opportunity to customers so that they can save 25% on their Shakeology, and also to make sure people know that they can earn an income and really build a business with this. And one of the ways they can know that is if you show them. If you show them that they can do that with your story, okay? So it takes time to find the right people. And if you're like all down and sad, if you're sitting there at Emerald with 2 coaches and you're like, man, why don't I have any business builders? You guys, like a very small percentage of coaches are actually going to build the business. So it really has nothing to do with you. It's not that you're not a good leader. It's not that you don't have what it takes. It's just that you haven't gotten there yet, okay? It takes time to find the right people that want to build this with you. And they need to see you crushing it and leading from the front first and foremost. If you start leading from the front, that's how you get people to follow you, okay? Like people aren't just going to follow you if you don't give them a reason to. So you've got to own the leadership role if that is what you want to be, if that is what you want to grow. You don't need a huge team to have that confidence in yourself. And I will say, once you do get your first business builder, once you do get your first coach, he's like, yeah, I want to do this with you. It is amazing accountability. It is so much more fun when you're doing this with someone right by your side, right? I think anyone on this team who has like a business bestie can attest to that. And, you know, I worked closely with different coaches at different times of my business, but it is so much more fun when you're doing this as a team versus a team of one. Okay. So don't let the leadership role scare you or intimidate you, because I promise you that accountability will help you step up to the plate and learn the ropes, because leaders are really just learning as they go. They have the confidence, and a good leader has people following them, right? So you guys, leading from the front means you have probably got to step up your activity and what you're doing right now. And I'm doing the exact same thing, just so you know, because I want to be recruiting enough coaches to build my business center, to build my second business center, and to build Zach's business center. Because right now I haven't been able to build Zach's. I've just been building my first and my second, and I'm missing out on income because I'm not building Zach's business center right now. So if you guys, like, you just got to set bigger goals, and then you'll be able to distribute things. So if you make the goal of only recruiting 2 coaches a month, which in my opinion, as business builders, that is the bare minimum. You need to recruit 2 coaches a month. If you're recruiting 1 coach a month, and I posted this in the Diamond Training, a video from Jamie Ennis, the reality is if you're only recruiting one coach a month, you sign up a coach quits. You sign up a coach quits. Coaches quit all the time. This is the reality of the business. This isn't for everyone. It doesn't mean it's not for you, though. So just because a coach quits, don't let that discourage you. We all have coaches that quit. That's okay. You're on the train to Success City. Keep going to Success City. Let people hop on the train and come with you to Success City, and let them hop off. But either way, don't let that stop you. Okay. So if you're going at my point here with this analogy is if one person hops on, one person hops off, one person hops on, one person hops off, you got to stay ahead of it. And, the best way to do that is really just by stepping up your numbers. So if you really want to run with this, if you want to reach your goals sooner rather than later, set bigger goals, okay? You won't always reach your goal. That's okay. That's not the point. If you make a goal of recruiting 5 coaches instead of 2, and then you only recruit 3, that is still awesome, right? That is so awesome. That was more than 2, right? So you're still reaching bigger goals. So just set your goals higher, and don't be afraid to fail, because trust me, we've all failed forward. We are all learning through failure. And that failure has so many valuable lessons to teach you. So embrace it, and don't let it discourage you or make you think that you don't have what it takes. Because trust me, everyone who is successful in this business has just failed more times than you and kept going. Okay. So in general, as you're leading from the front, it's important to realize that your coaches are typically going to do half of what you do, okay? So you got to set the bar higher than you really want them to reach it. So if you hit Success Club 5, then you might have some personally sponsored coaches that start to hit success. Excuse me. If you hit Success Club 10, you might have some personally sponsored coaches that start to hit Success Club 5. Okay. If you recruit 10 coaches, your coaches will recruit 5. You show them what's possible and they will try to come up to your level, and they may even start to surpass you once you show them what is possible with this, which has happened in many cases in our downline. We have so many coaches that have gone well beyond where I'm at, which just proves that anyone can do this. It doesn't matter when you signed up. You just really have to put in the work and run with this and create your team. All of the coaches on this team who are really successful also have extremely successful teams. Okay. It is about doing this as a collective. Okay. So Success Club really is a non-negotiable. It's not even really a goal. It's just what you do, right? It's what you do is you help people, and it's just a way of measuring that. So make sure that you're setting the bar by hitting Success Club. And if you're already hitting Success Club, set your goals a little higher, go for Success Club 10 or beyond, and talk about your team. Share this stuff publicly, you guys. I talk about this. This is my phrase is, don't be a closet coach. Talk about your tribe. Even if it's a tribe of 1, you're a part of this tribe. Talk about it, right? And that excitement and energy, then you'll be a tribe of 2, and you can talk about the tribe that you're creating or whatever it is. And what is the vision that you have for your future and for the team that you want to create? What do you want your team to do? My mission statement for Team Fair Evolution is fighting for health and happiness, because you're worth it. And in just collectively being the revolution that fights for health and happiness together. Okay. I'm not really looking at the chat box, but I will come back to it. So if you guys have any questions, it looks like it's mostly just comments, which is totally cool. I love that you guys are talking and engaging, but I will get back to the chat box. So that is really what you can do right now if you don't have any business builders, is just own being a leader. Okay, and then let's go a little deeper into this, right? What else can we do right now? Well, first, if you haven't already, if you want to be a business builder, if you're saying, I'm going to be here 5 years from now, then you need to sign up your spouse or your significant other ASAP. This is just going to save them the best spot in your downline, and it's going to give you another business center that you are in control of and a business center that you can build. Okay, like your warm market is a great way to get to Emerald. Talk to your best friend, talk to your significant other, talk to your mom, talk to whatever family member has expressed wanting to get healthy and work on, I don't know, some sort of weight loss goals or anything like that. Talk to those people. Your warm market is a great place to turn to first. But you have to also realize that your warm market will dry up. And typically like month 3 or 4, if you've been talking to your warm market, you will start to see that you've kind of talked to everyone, which is why it is important to continue to grow your network, to meet new people on social media, and to build relationships by offering free groups, talking to people one-on-one. But offering free groups is a great way to really show people what the support and what the community is all about. 2-star is a great way to also, Diamond and 2-star is a great way to kind of take your business growth into your own hands and to give yourself a raise and increase your paycheck, okay? So if you were to, let's just like kind of break this down a little bit. So let's start with Diamond. Focus on what you can control, right? Which is your daily actions. And one of the ways that you can get to Diamond without having any business builders would be signing up your significant other and maybe your mom, get them to Emerald with 2 coaches that you recruit, and then bam, you're Diamond. They can even be discount coaches. And that is reaching those milestones, reaching Emerald, reaching Diamond. That's going to, it's a milestone, right? It shows people that you're actually doing this. And when they see you having success, they're going to be more likely to join you. So show people that it's possible and realize that you don't necessarily need an entire team of business builders to get to diamond, that you can do it yourself, which is something else that, that's not the most long-term. You're going to want to empower other people to get to diamond as well, right? But I just want you to see that you can create momentum to reach these milestones without any business builders at this moment. And as people see you doing this stuff, as they see you reaching these milestones, they're going to want to do it with you. When you celebrate, each little thing along the way, people are watching and they're honestly probably waiting for you to fail. And so when you prove them wrong and start seeing success, it really is, in my opinion, proof, right? It's proof that you're doing the work and that you're gonna take this all the way and you're gonna do what they think that you're not. And that was really how I treated my haters, because trust me, oh my gosh, both me and Emma had a lot of them. And there was no shortage of haterade. And we were just like, watch us, right? And that's what we did. So I see there's a question in the chat box and I'll get to it. So let's talk a little bit more about 2-star. So, well, first of all, if you're like watching this and you're like, well, I'm not even diamond yet. Hopefully you're in the diamond training that I'm hosting. It's a 10-day diamond training and I need to put up day 10. But beyond the 10 days, I'm going to continue to share content in there for coaches that are working on getting a diamond. So it's a great community to be a part of. And that's really like our business builders page. The team page is more of a community, a great place to ask questions, a great place to recognize each other. But if you want like business building content, if you want team training, extra training and things like that, make sure you're a part of that group, because that's where it's going to be happening. I just don't want to like inundate our team page with that kind of stuff. I want it to be about the community in Team Fit Revolution. Okay. But let's talk a little bit about 2-star, which I also talked about in the diamond training, but I think that it's important to really show you why 2-star is the minimum rank, in my opinion, if you want to be a full-time coach, if you want to be earning a full-time income. 2-star needs to be where your focus is, okay? You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to get to diamond and strike it big. Like, that's not how it works, you guys. It's not an automatic pay increase when you get to diamond. It can take time for your volume to mature, and everyone's business center is a little bit different, okay? So 2-star is really where it's at, because you can increase your volume without anyone else as a 2-star. And that is having control of your business center and really giving you some ways to take advantage of this. What is it? Some strategy that you can use. So I'm going to kind of try to show you what this looks like with my handy dandy whiteboard. And if you've ever watched one of my whiteboard videos, they tend to be entertaining. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. So, 1 emerald on each leg for diamond. Yes. And I have that all in the diamond training, so check that out. We're going over 2-star. So if you're not familiar with diamond yet, even if you're not familiar with 2-star, this might go over your head a little bit, but that's okay. This is the process of learning things. It's like at first they're really confusing and you're like, huh? But I'm going to try to keep it pretty simple. Okay, so I'm going to just use my business center as an example. You see that? Oh, well, it's all backwards. That's awesome. But you get it. Here I am. Here's Lauren. Okay. Let me see if some of my other pens are better. So I'm actually in a dead spot. There's no placement coming from above me. So if you're a coach on this team who's like, I can't build a successful business center because I don't have a team leg with someone building underneath me. Well, welcome to my situation. No one's building under me. I've built my entire business center myself. Okay. I mean, with the team, but it started with me. Okay. So here I am. Zach is over here. So here's my right leg. There's Zach. Okay. I don't want to go down too much. And then my second business center, and there's more people down here. My second business center is on Zach's weak leg. Lauren. number 2. And obviously, like, I'm making this a little bit shorter, right? Like, there's a lot more people involved in this, but I'm just showing you the business centers that I control. I control Lauren, number 1, Zach, and Lauren, number 2. And I also have my sister business center somewhere. And I had my mom at one point, but she's no longer a coach. Anyways, so you don't necessarily need to have all of your family supporting you. My family is back and forth kind of with their support. But regardless, your significant other, and then my second business center. So you get to, let's see, who was my emerald over here? It was Alexis. So Alexis was my emerald. And there, we'll just say Stacy was my emerald over here. So we'll put Stacy. But that was my situation. So Alexis got to emerald, Stacy got to emerald, and then I got to diamond. But what you could do is, if I didn't have Stacy over here, so if I didn't have a business builder, then I could get Zach to emerald, and then that would make me diamond, right? So there's you getting a diamond. You've gotten 1 emerald over here, 1 emerald over there. And then if you help these 2 people get to diamond, then you become a 2-star diamond, right? So you have a diamond on each leg to get to 2-star. Then you get to open up, Lauren, number 2, your second business center. And you get to place that second business center anywhere in your organization. So where I decided to place my second business center helps Zach's business center increase volume, and it also helps my first business center increase volume. So instead of and I run all of my customer volume through this business center. So when anyone buys a challenge pack and does not sign up as a coach, or they're just getting started as a customer for whatever reason, which I'd say I sign more coaches than I do customers. I sign typically 3 coaches a month and 2 customers. But I run all my customer volume through here. And so let's say I run a challenge pack, which is, we'll just go with a Shakeology order for this, okay? Because I don't know what all the challenge packs are. But a Shakeology order is 90 PV. So if I run 90 PV through here, that's almost enough to help Zach's business center cycle once. As an emerald, that'd be $14. As a diamond, that would be $18. So if you have your significant other's business center at a minimum of emeralds, then this 90 PV that you run through here is going to help your spouse cycle 1 time. This might be really confusing to a lot of you. So if you're sitting there like, it's okay, trust me. I just want to start explaining this more often so that it does make sense eventually. Okay. So this 90 PV helps Zach's business center cycle. And then that volume, it all rolls up, right? Your volume rolls up. Everyone gets it. That's above wherever the volume is. So then this business center, which I'm diamond, cycles at $18 too. So for each Shakeology order, I'm giving, or challenge pack order, I'm giving myself a raise without anyone else building. And then anything else that anyone else builds, of course, adds up as volume as well. But I'm showing you how you can take your business center into your hands, how you can do this and create momentum yourself. And then people will start to follow you. And if you just really, honestly, the best tip of advice I can give you is having confidence in yourself and not being afraid of the leadership role. That is what really helped me attract other people who wanted to build with me. Is I didn't just talk about it as a discount opportunity. I was confident and believed in the business and where it could take me. And I shared that belief with other people. If you don't believe, it's really hard to share it. So that's a little bit kind of visually of what 2-star looks like and how 2-star can directly help you increase your income. Having that second business center there is super valuable in many ways. It increases your volume, therefore it increases your income. You can, like I said, run all of your customer volume through there. So you're earning a commission on your second business center, and you're also earning a bigger team cycle bonus. And you can build your second business center to diamond, which will count as one of your stars. Really cool. You're earning an extra paycheck right? Commission, bonus, that's an extra paycheck. So, some weeks we get 3 paychecks from my business center, my second business center, and then Zach's business center. And as a 2-star, you can qualify for the quarterly bonus profit sharing program. So I talked a little bit more about the Star Diamond bonus in the Diamond group, but for the 2-star Diamond bonus last quarter, it was $997. And that is a bonus that you can get up to 4 times a year. So you're literally giving yourself a raise. Just earning that bonus alone will give you have to qualify for it each quarter. It's not like you just automatically get it once you reach that goal. But it's still, there's a 2-star bonus, there's a 5-star bonus, there's a 10-star bonus, and there's a 15-star bonus. So you can really start to open up all the different avenues to earning income, which is only going to help you achieve more time and financial freedom and make your why your reality, which is what I want to help all of you do, because I know it is 100% possible. So that is pretty much everything that I've got for you guys tonight. Hopefully it will just help you see the bigger picture and want to put in the work, right? Because it's going to take work to get there. And I really want to help you guys create that momentum, because I think it's hard to do. It's like getting a plane off the ground. You got to get it going. Otherwise, you're just never going to take off, right? And then once you build some momentum, there's seasons. There's seasons of a lot of business growth and seasons of less. But getting to Diamond, getting to 2-star, and you guys, this is so. Regardless of what your rank is today, you can easily get to Diamond 2-star by the end of the year if you laser focus in on that goal and start sharing this opportunity with confidence. Okay, how do I get my team to want these goals as much as I do? You have to really, if they're business builders, you have to know what their why is, and realize that setting business goals is going to get them closer to their why. So it's like, if you don't know why they want to do this, if they don't know why they want to do this, then it's really hard. And they're kind of just like, oh, I want to help people. And that's what we do as coaches. That's not why we do it. Okay. We all help people. You're not here because you just want to help people. You're here because you want to achieve something better for your life. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think allowing people to dream big, I guess before coaching, like I never really gave myself permission to dream big. I never really gave myself permission to, consider all the possibilities of what my life could be and what it could look like. What I thought success looked like was, it fit in a little box of what success had been sold to me as. So it's removing all those mental limitations and helping people see beyond them, and just realizing that a very small percentage of people are actually going to build the business. Even people that come into it saying that they will, don't take it as a reflection of you. Just know that this isn't for everyone, and that is okay. How do we get added to the group? If you search TFR Diamond Training, I think that's what it's called, it should come up and you can request access. Is your second business center an exact copy of your first, or do you have to build it? Does that make sense? That's a great question, Nicole. So your second business center starts as a brand new coach, and you get to build it to Diamond just like you did your first. The thing that, let me get my little whiteboard out. So the thing that does happen is if you put Success Club, the glare is horrible. If you put Success Club points through here, it rolls up to here. So you only have one Success Club account. Everything rolls up to your first business center for Success Club. So it's not like you have to hit Success Club in 2 different business centers. But in terms of rank, yes, you have to build. This starts as a coach, brand new coach. You can buy a challenge pack with it. You get to sign yourself up again, essentially. So you can give yourself 2 Success Club points when you sign your second business center up.
And you get that commission as well, of the challenge pack. So you get.
Yeah, you get the commission. And when you sign your second business center up, or you sign, your significant other up, you're going to get the commission. So yeah, the challenge pack costs money. Yes, it's an investment, but this is a business investment. It's a tax write-off. It is an investment in your future and can help you earn more income down the road. It's not going to help you earn more income tomorrow or next month. But a year from now, you're going to be really happy that you put your significant other in the best spot. And that second business center can then also it helps everything. And good question. And thanks for answering it, Jeannie. Any other questions? Yes. So you get to open a second business center when your first business center hits 2-star, which is in this scenario, I'm saying Alexis and Zach were my diamonds, and that's what got me to 2-star. So you can get your first business center to 2-star by building diamonds yourself, if it was a significant other and like your mom, or by having one diamond on one side and your significant other on the other. Or maybe you'll just have 2 business builders. But if you're on this call and you're like, well, I don't have any business builders, like, how can I do this? Take it into your own hands. Realize that you need to create momentum. You need to lead from the front, and people will start to follow you. Okay. If I sign Ryan up as a coach to help my business, would he have to buy something monthly like Shaco to stay active, or can he just buy into being a coach and be done there? It's a great question. Not silly at all. He does not have to buy Shakeology. No. You would need 50 PV to keep him active. Does he have to be active all the time? No. Not at first. It's good to keep your significant other active because that is how you build volume. So as long as you're an active coach, even if you're not an Emerald coach, you have carryover volume. Volume is accumulating underneath you right now. And it's just waiting for you to take advantage of and to tap into. And that will be your future team cycle bonus. That volume is accumulating. So if you sign Ryan up, the way I keep Zach active is I don't order Shakeology under him, but like our beach bars are on HD under Zach's account. So we get 2 boxes of beach bars. That keeps him active. I also, in case I want to cancel the beach bars, because sometimes right now we're not, but like, down the road, if I want to cancel the beach bars because we have too many beach bars or something, then I also give him customers every once in a while because that customer volume helps me cycle more. And if I have some extra customers like that aren't ordering something with a challenge pack that's going to get me Success Club points, then I'll often give it to Zach to help his volume. So there is some different options when it comes to keeping your significant other active. You could order Shakeology packets and sell them, but it's by no means required to get Shakeology under them. That would just for sure keep them active. Should I start building my spouse's business center after I hit Success Club 5 or wait until I start hitting Success Club 10? It's a very good question. I would say Success Club 10 because you want to get those Shakeology leads. Shakeology leads are money in the bank, right? So I don't want you to leave money on the table. Get your business center to Success Club 10, and then anyone over that, definitely give to your significant other. That's why I said, in order to do this, you got to set bigger goals because it's really hard to build multiple business centers if you're barely hitting Success Club in your own, right? You got to do that first. That's the minimum in your own. And then after that, you can be a little bit more strategic. Now, Melissa, if you're like really close to Diamond, then, and you need to get your significant other to Emerald, then maybe you do start giving him a couple coaches. It really depends. And I'm happy to look at your business center, or if you post in the Diamond group, I can give you more specific feedback. But I'd say general rule of thumb, get yourself to Success Club 10 and then start building significant others unless you're like really close to Diamond. Like build momentum, just make it happen, cross over that barrier. If you aren't cycling, does the strong leg volume stay there until you cycle? Yes, as long as you're active. So as long as you remain active, that should be accumulating, and you'll see that reflected in your carryover volume in your online office. And definitely join the Diamond group. Some of you ladies, I feel like you're maybe not in there. Join the Diamond group that I'm hosting because I ask you what your carryover volume is, and I show you how to find things like that so that you can be aware of like what kind of volume are you sitting on? Because if you're sitting on volume, you're sitting on money. Okay, that's volume translates to money. That is how your paycheck is generated. It's through personal volume and team volume. Okay. Yes, and Jamie, you're not alone. These are great questions, by the way, ladies, and that's how you learn is by asking questions. Because, like, I try to cover everything, but I don't, and it's not always straightforward. So, I have 10 coaches, all discount. One wants to be a business builder. I would start building your husband's if you're getting to Success Club then. And help that business builder get to Emerald. It sounds like you're really close. You just need to push over this hump. And when you're really close to Diamond like that, so it's like I posted this great video in the Diamond group. But like once you have 4 coaches, you're like really close. Okay, so once you have 4 coaches, you got to like build the momentum and get over the hump. And you have 100. Yeah, is your husband on your weak leg, Melissa? Yeah. So definitely Success Club for you, and then build your husband. That would be my recommendation based on your situation. Now, it could be a little bit different for everyone. Any other questions? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. But if you're on live, stay here because I'm going to do a post-call giveaway. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask.